Okay folks, so welcome back to the Polytunnel today. It is now what's the date again, Danny?
22nd.
It's the 22nd of April today. We're starting to get into proper summer, and we sowed these climbing French beans on the 9th of April, and they're now well ready to plant out. So we're going to be planting them in our polytunnel bed here, because in my garden in the northwest of Ireland it's a little bit cold to plant climbing French beans outside, so we're going to put them in the tunnel. So let's get going. Okay, so the first thing we need to do obviously is dig our planting hole, and we can see if we look at the tray here, the depth of the plug is about 2 inches, but I'm actually going to dig a deeper hole because I want to bury a piece of twine underneath the bean plant, and that's what it's going to grow up. So my spacing then between stations, I suppose, is about 30 centimeters. And I'm just digging a bit of a deeper hole here. Do you want to have a look in the hole there, Danny? So all I'm doing there is just putting in my twine at the bottom of the hole and putting a little bit of soil on it and firming it down. It doesn't need to be too taut because it's going to be attached at the top. And then we'll take one of our bean seedlings. So I'm just pushing the bottom of the tray, and we can see there's our lovely little compost plug. We see we've got nice root development there, and it hasn't just started to get too pot bound. So these are just about right. I wouldn't even leave those for a few more days because they grow so quickly. So then to plant then, I'm planting it at the same level that the compost was at in the plug. So it's quite shallow really, and just right beside our piece of twine. And then I'm just pushing in the soil around it and just pressing in. I'm not pressing down on the compost, I'm kind of pressing in from around just to give it a nice firm footing there, and that's lovely. And then we'll go up and tie it on. Okay, so basically if you can see up here, or you've already seen, I've tied this timber pole to the roof of my tunnel here, and then I'm just going to bring up my twine then over that and get it more or less straight. Wrap it around a couple of times. And then what I'm doing here is doing a slip knot. So it's just a very simple knot where it's kind of doubled over, and that means that if I need to adjust the tension in the wire, I can pull it and open the knot again and tighten it or loosen it if I need to. And really that's about it. So Danny, if we come back down to earth then again, so the beans are naturally going to coil around the twine anyway, but they're not really going to do anything for the first week or so while they get settled in. But then as long as they have plenty of moisture and it's nice and warm, they really will fly up. You can nearly see them growing. They grow so quickly. So we will be back fairly soon for a little update, and then finally in kind of midsummer time to get our first harvest of delicious French beans. We'll see you next time.